I'm Stephanie Hamer and I am an artist in residence at Sienna School, Berlin. A lot of the themes in my work tend to revolve around femininity and women. When I paint women, I find it much easier. I mean, I am a woman, so it's probably I resonate that way with what I'm painting. But also, like most of the people in my life are women, and I find that super inspiring, of course. And it's just great to delve into their stories and into my stories and transfer that to a canvas. I have a huge bank of screenshots from films or images that I like hundreds and hundreds of them. They mostly tend to be from films. And then I have these ideas in my head that usually a lot of it comes from childhood memories, or I like this idea of, how a memory can be distorted depending on how a human being wants to navigate that through their own brain and weird life and stuff. And yeah, I try and sort of combine the images that I have taken, like the screenshots, with distorted memories or dreams. I do keep a dream diary that is quite strange, and then I try and combine it all in a way. And I do that by printing the images out, making collages with other artists' work as well. So that gives me a better idea of how I can get my final piece. And then I scan it in, I distort it, I then sketch that and then transfer that to usually a canvas where I work with mostly oil paint. But I've recently bought some oil bars and I would quite like to make something a bit more, textured and a bit more expressive, I suppose. So we'll see where that takes me. I would totally recommend Burnt Sienna to anybody at any stage, to be honest with you, but especially beginners. I think it's a very welcoming environment to come into. It's so easygoing. You do learn a lot, and it's not just a place where you want to learn in the studio. You also, whatever you do learn here, you want to take home and then just, keep painting, keep sketching, all of this. Also, just outside of the technical aspects of painting and drawing, and the materials that you can use, I think the mentors here have such a breadth of knowledge of, what specific paintings you should look at, what galleries you should go to, what kind of era of painting you should look at, and this kind of thing. And yeah, so it definitely goes beyond just this room, this studio, but it's not as daunting. I am usually quite a nervous person, and I definitely was back then, and I have gained so much confidence through being here and having these mentors at Burnt Sienna. And yeah, even if you're not a beginner, then it's great to just be around the different artists in this studio and share it with people, yeah.